tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the
I'm playing them right. I'm playing them right now.
Ryan's Falcons going up against Carson Wentz's Eagles.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to take this all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi, trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down, here's Wentz. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now Wentz on third down. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20 and the 15.
Really just
23 yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly why you go and get Alshon Jeffrey from the Bears. When you're able to throw it up like that, forget 50-50 balls. What is that more like, what, a 90-10 for him?
That's what he calls them. He calls them 90-10 balls. I love that line and respect his ability. He can go up and get it. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
What the fuck? What if he wanted the rematch, asshole?
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. If they arm themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I didn't because I saw you tag fucking someone in the Facebook post at 4 in the morning. I was like, damn, that nigga stayed up. Yeah, no, I remember he did that one time to me. I was like, come on, 20.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Get the fuck away.
Play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
He plays bums. He's so bad.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gets it off to Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Six yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
In motion is Austin Hooper. They'll run here with Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. In motion is Austin Hooper. Again, it'll be Freeman.
Dude, I'm loving that ID the Mike, man. That ID the Mike is fun. I wish I would have moved this for the type slot.
Devontae Freeman.
Like right there, I got a touchdown. Cover 2 invert out of there, huh? All right, I'll ID the safety. Boom.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was
so
well
good.
Executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Man, this is up and good to make it 7-3. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Eagles will take over here in just a second on offense. And Charles, as you look back to the Super Bowl title run that they just had, what were some of the moves that made that possible?
I'll keep it on the offensive side of the ball because I thought their front office did a fantastic job of having answers in case things happen. Carson Wentz goes out. Well, they had signed Nick Foles to back him up. That worked out pretty well. Getting Alshon Jeffrey as a weapon outside to help them in the passing game. Darren Sproles gets hurt at running back. Corey Clement was signed as an undrafted free agent. He filled in well, and they traded for Jay Ajayi. And how about Jason Peters losing the all-world left tackle? And Halapua Vitae, who they drafted the year before, filled in quite capably. They had answers for everything they needed.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Now Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's the battering ram Blunt.
Come on.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
The reason why the Rams didn't want him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. On 1st down, Wentz. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Oh! See, that's why I use the Deion Jones. I mean, look at the ground I just covered. What a glitch.
At the 39-yard line. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second, and you know this year ended in disappointing fashion. Now last year was the ultimate version of heartbreak, but if you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because let's be honest about it, losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you...
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I use both.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They run again with a Ajayi. And, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back, right at the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Wentz.
Jesus, what a dot. I'll give you that, Rodney. You threw that even a second later, that was a pick.
From 8 yards out, and the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And he knocks it through. Elliott now to kick this one away.
That's why I was like, whoa. I asked you a question and you just didn't say anything.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 47 yards on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman.
Nice. I'm like, what the fuck?
About the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman.
Oh my God, the ID's so good. Oh, okay, that's the defense you're going in right now. I'll do the corner.
Gives him the first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone.
That's
and it brings up 2nd down.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. His throw incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. They set up the screen to a J. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. This complete left
no
side
fumble.
Aguilar.
Jesus Christ, I nearly took his head off.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun.
You would run it.
31, and that's enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Play action. Now Wentz. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one.
He's fucking random.
Down to the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, it's Wentz. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that will... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Yeah, I'll just have to give up 3. I could just see myself fumbling something. I was not going to.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Well, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks.
That was cover 3
First possession of the 3rd quarter and interception.
Looks like fucking man coverage.
Tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Looking here for Smith down.
Oh, my God. Make a bad read.
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Here's Ajayi. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Dude, why are inside zones so cheap like that?
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Knew it was coming. Jesus Christ.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
So the players just don't block shit. They don't do nothing. It's just a free path right to the end zone.
Blount will get the football. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st down, Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 52 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
3 straight passes in the goal line. That's stupid.
Wentz now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Right at you, Brandon. Good user stuff.
Fucking bum. Here, dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Wentz going to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Donnie Jones now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. Shipped together here from the D-line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. This is Coleman. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Yardage here. Back at the 41. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Corey Graham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll begin the drive with a jive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side.
Dude, watch this play by him.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Wow.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
How did once make that?
Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive a coach crazy.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll run again with Blunt. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Wentz going to give this one to Blunt. Running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Now a toss play to Blunt. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. So that's a big one there. It's his 3rd field goal of the game, and a 2-score lead's got to feel pretty good right about now.
And while they're not free and clear yet, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby.